And we're giving you a look at each candidate running for Ohio's U.S. Senate seat, starting with a recap of the Republican candidates. Ariel Onstadt, she joins us live from Central State University, just east of Dayton. Ariel, a central theme emerged for many of these candidates, did it not?
Jeff, yeah, when you see a lot of these candidates on the stage, especially so many, they often try to differentiate themselves from one another. But last night, it was really more of a race as a majority of the candidates tried to see who was more in line with former President Donald Trump's policies. Because in this U.S. Senate primary for the Republicans, it's really more of a lot of Trump wannabes and yet no Trump endorsement.
The 2020 election was stolen from Donald J. Trump. We cannot look forward or move forward until 2020 is fully investigated and everyone who cheated in 2020 is prosecuted.
And fact-checked with no evidence found to support them.
The 2020 election took center stage during the Republican Senate primary debate, with only one candidate not disputing Joe Biden's win.
Joe Biden is the legitimate president of the United States. My problem is he's a failed president. And everyone up on this stage wants to go to Washington to look backwards.
At least 10 questions asked the 7 candidates about the war in Ukraine, immigration, religion and government, and other issues. Completing Donald Trump's border wall was central in the immigration debate.
Once they step on our soil, they're entitled to due process. We've got to change the law.
I think we want to work harder and we want to make sure take care of our own people first.
On the war in Ukraine, one candidate disagreed with supporting Ukraine, saying we need to put America's issues first.
Republicans and Democrats refused to give Donald Trump $4 billion for a U.S. border wall over 4 years, while fentanyl, illegal drugs, and tons of other problems poured into this country, killing our citizens. They gave Joe Biden $14 billion for Ukraine in 1 week. That suggests some pretty messed up priorities.
On religion and government, most candidates also seemed united.
I echo everything that Mark had to say and everything JD had to say as well. We should be instilling faith in the classroom, in the workplace, and everywhere in society.
Candidates addressed rising gas prices and inflation.
Go and tell Toledo, those folks up in Toledo, yeah, we're going to get you back to work. Because a gas refinery not only is environmentally sound, but it drives up the supply.
They also brought up the national debt.
In fact, what I'd like to do is talk about cutting spending 10 to 100 times more than we talk about tax policy.
And they addressed Republican politics.
We all know, we watched the FreedomWorks debate where Mike Gibbons and Josh Mandel displayed childish behavior. I'm the candidate with the grit and grace to get things done.
Now, last night during the question and answer portion, 3 candidates, Mike Gibbons, Josh Mandel, and Jane Timken, declined the question and answer section with reporters, but we were able to get questions from the other 4 candidates on that debate stage. Coming up now at 6, I'm going to give you a big picture look at the Democratic Senate candidates running in the primary and why they're hoping for your vote. Reporting live in Wilberforce, I'm Ariel Onstadt, WTOL 11.